Alright, hey guys, this is a tutorial on how to make a nice bridge on Roblox. This is simple. It doesn't really require too much C-framing, but I'll teach you a couple ways on how to make a bridge. So let's grab our little humanoid. So, for example, I'm just going to make little 2 connector points here. So this is one side of the land, and then this, make sure, let's separate this properly. Let's make it, so 60 minus 30, that's 30, so 30 studs apart and completely symmetrical, and put like whatever details you want there. So this is just going to be an example of like a split way, and you need a bridge to cross. So now we want to build the actual bridge itself. So first we want to decide what our bridge is going to be like. I'm going to build like a nice wooden one. So let's grab some wooden planks. So here's something that would be good for a plank. I don't have to do so much editing with it. And now we have to make this wide enough. 6 would be good. And 0.3 thickness. Yep, that's good too. And actually, let's go with the traditional 1.5 plank. And now to make this symmetrical, that's going to be a little bit harder to do. Actually, it does not really matter if it's symmetrical or not, depending on what you're doing, of course. Okay, so we want to connect this right here, or whatever you want to do. This is going to be kind of a thin bridge. Put that in a little bit more. And then let's make this an actual plank itself. Well, we don't want a neon yellow plank, do we? And let's make that wood. I don't really recommend wood planks unless you're doing some kind of texturing thing. So now we have our plank for the bridge. This is going to be the basic structure for the bridge. And next is the connectors. Again, you can do this however you want to. So for the connectors, we're going to make this a little bit thinner. That way we can just stretch it throughout the whole bridge. Go one that way. Also go one that way. So we have this one that's going to meet here. That one that's going to meet there. Whoops, what did I do? What did I do? Darn it. Okay. Okay, I pressed a button and I messed up. It's being weird. Okay. Go back to F3X. Okay. Oh, I see. It just undid itself. Alright, so let's create a connector here. We want to go down to 0.2, but it won't let me. So let's make this 0.4. And then 0.2. And then move it over 1/10 of the stud. Move this over. Does that look symmetrical to you guys? Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that looks symmetrical now. So we want to change the color of this as well. Let's make this a nice dark brown. Actually, that matches the color of the terrain, so let's not do that. Let's go with a nice orange. Yeah, it looks good. And just slide this across the whole thing, and that's why I made it thinner. That way it doesn't go through the boards. It doesn't matter how much it slides over too. So next is making the actual board itself. I'm going to do a 1.6 because the plank is 1.5, so separate it by 0.1. Set it, you just move it. Really nice and easy. This is another reason why I love F3X. Look how nice this is looking already. Again, you know, something simple like this, you don't have to do too much C-framing, just some basic C-framing movement stuff. So now we have our bridge, and so we want to add a little bit more detail to it. So let's make like little bolts or something like that. So next we want to copy a plank, turn that into, whoops, wrong thing, turn that into a mesh cylinder. Okay, where is the cylinder? Okay, it's up that way. Resize that down to the correct size. 0.35. It's not really meeting up at all. We're gonna have to move this down very, very slightly. Okay, is that yeah, that's good. All right, so let's change this to a gray color, and then change it to plastic. This is gonna add, this is gonna act as a little bolt for the bridge, so it looks like they're being connected to the connectors. Just move that over ever so slightly. Yep, that's symmetrical, I'm pretty sure. Move this over as well. There we go. We have our bolts, so we're just gonna, again, do that increment and just slide it across, copy and paste. And you might be thinking, whoa, that's way too many extra parts there. Well, no, what we're gonna do is that if we can do it, we're gonna CSG this as well. So we're going to CSG this to reduce the number of bricks, but we're going to do that afterwards. Next we want to make like some kind of guardrail or something like that. I've never really made guardrails before. Let's do something kind of simple. So you can do whatever you want. I can make way better guardrails than this. Actually, yeah, I have made guardrails before, never mind. So let's make some kind of guardrail. So let's do something like this. Raise it up to 2. Two studs would be good. It's not that tall, but it'll work. Wait, we'll put that on the other side later. 0.1. And let's just go across. Nice and easy. Put this on the other side. And then rotate it. And then put this on top. Again, this is extremely simple. Let's lower this a bit. 27.90. Okay, yeah, that's not exact, but it works. So we have a nice guardrail now. Very simple. I recommend you C-frame the corners or whatever. Make it look nice and professional. Sorry for if I randomly selected that. And just move that over. Yep, I had to go another one. I knew I had to do that. Okay. My mistake. So now we have a guardrail for that. So to test this out, let's spawn a truss brick. Truss. Oh, here we go. And then, so we can make a little ladder to climb up here just to test out a bridge. Yeah, I said I was going to CSG this, wasn't I? So actually that's not going to reach all the way, so let's make that a little bit taller. So normally if I CSG stuff that's kind of this detailed, it won't normally work because the geometry is too advanced for it to calculate. Make sure we deselect that and go to Home, Union. The collisions may not work correctly, but we'll see. Yep. It's not going to work, guys. Okay, so we're just going to leave it at that. We can union it differently later. So to test this out to make sure it works properly, let's go to Test and then Play Solo. Take a while to get over there. And if you want to learn how to make arcways, which you can use them to make your bridges as well, there's another tutorial on how to make arcways, and I'll make more advanced ones later. So let's walk over here, climb up, and just run across here. See how it's, even though it's really detailed, you're not like sliding, or it's really smooth walking. This looks really nice. I really like it. I'm really proud of my creations. This is how I kind of made my bridges in Nature Walk as well, except a little bit more detailed. So guardrails, you know, if you go off a little bit, it'll kind of save you instead of just stepping off. So your character will get raised. You may want to make them higher and thicker. That way it kind of stops you instead of just going like that, you know. So that'll end the tutorial on how to make a bridge. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it helped you out. And see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also check out my other tutorials. I have plenty of other ones. And if you'd like to request any, please comment in general. Those things help me out and I'll respond to them. If you have any questions or concerns, anything like that, or suggestions, those help out a lot too. A lot of these tutorials are actually user suggested. And also don't forget to give this video a like. That helps out too. And if you want to show some extra love, then just go ahead and share it and also favorite it as well. So see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to stay tuned for more tutorials as well. And my channel's about like gaming and more like variety gaming. Let's plays, commentaries, high quality videos, let's plays. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys later.